Welcome back to the Cave of Wonders, Dreamwalkers. I am your Sith Lord Callous for Lord Callous TV, and this is another Callous recap and review. The Bad Batch is now halfway into the season, and it dropped one of my favorite episodes so far entitled Reunion. In fact, it's only because I've already seen episode 9 that I can't call this one my favorite. So let's talk about it. And what a reunion it was. This episode is full of action, Jedi Fallen Order references, for those that have played the game, and my favorite character reveal so far this season. It's taken us 7 episodes to get here, but now we're here. We've watched the Batch take on mission after mission, come together as a squad, and meet a few interesting characters along the way. They gave us Fennec Shand and Rex, Tarkin and the Prime Minister, but the reveal at the end of Reunion was probably in my top 10 favorite moments in Star Wars. Reunion gets going after the Batch parts ways with Captain Rex on the planet Bracca, where members of the Scrapper Guild have been keeping a close eye on the group for the Empire. You'll recognize this guild by their clothing if you've played through the first stage of Jedi Fallen Order as Cal Kestis. And while the clones are aware that they're being spied on, if you will, taking on the full might of the Empire is not something they are equipped to do, no matter how specialized they may be. So they try to scrap some weaponry that would fetch a hefty price and square them up with their debt to Sid. Then on Kamino, it's revealed that the cloners are the ones that are employing the bounty hunters to retrieve Omega. Lama Su needs the young clone alive and well, but the Empire may not be so delicate in their attempts to liquidate the Rogue Force 99. And when Crosshair and the Empire finally arrive, they quickly overwhelm the Batch in some of this season's best action sequences so far. It was a cool addition to see both sides familiar with the battle tactics used, as they were once fighting on the same side of the battlefield. And it almost felt like Crosshair's motivation to destroy his former comrades has gone beyond the inhibitor chip. It kind of felt personal. And despite Omega's efforts to appeal to Crosshair's better nature, he will not be dissuaded. But of course, the Batch eventually finds a way to get a leg up on the Empire by setting charges and starting the Jedi cruiser engine they've been racing through, which causes some grave injuries to Crosshair. And in the final moments of the episode, Hunter and Omega come across a group of downed Imperial clone soldiers on the way back to their ship. I thought it was pretty cool to see how the clone armor is transitioning to the Stormtrooper armor in both color scheme and design. But the absolute best part of this scene was to see those troopers were down by the hand of none other than the second best bounty hunter in the galaxy. I'm talking about Cad Bane, baby. This was one of my favorite reveals so far in the Star Wars universe. I love Bane and was always anxious to see his story continue after the Clone Wars. After a brief standoff, Bane takes down Hunter in one shot, accompanied by some old Western-style music that perfectly fit the scene. Hunter gets a shot off, but he's unlucky and his shot strikes Bane's trusty droid Toto. So Bane stuns Omega and fulfills his mission objective. Hunter survives the shot, and the rest of the Batch show up to drag him aboard their ship. They escape with the Empire in hot pursuit, and their new purpose is to find that bounty hunter that has kidnapped Omega. And that is where this story ends. This is definitely my favorite episode so far, with the exception of episode 9 still to come. I loved seeing Bane, and the reveal was masterfully executed. I didn't see it coming, and because the Filoni and Favreau universe has been so interconnected, I'm curious to see if this means we'll see a live-action Bane in the Book of Boba, or maybe in The Mandalorian. But you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments. Were you excited to see Bane, or did the reveal fall flat for you? And don't forget, if you're new here to the channel, please consider subscribing, hit that like button, and join the Dreamwalkers on our galactic YouTube journey. Now I'd like to thank John Matrix, Rhodes, Rance, Biggles, Metz, Callisto, Arcus, and Keaton Haas. Thank you so much for your support. And always remember that peace is a lie, there is only passion. Through passion I gain strength, and through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory, and through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. That is why I do what I love, and I hope you love what I do. This has been a Callous recap and review. Until next time.